So, all right, here we go. Tri-City Sports Now with SoCon John Hooper and yours truly, Marky Billson. John Hooper, or as SoCon John Hooper, who also now might be able to be called Big South John Hooper because he covered their media days. And by the way, go to our archives and you'll be able to hear him talk from last Tuesday on the 1420 WEMB Sports Radio Facebook page, the difference between SoCon Media Days and Big South Media Days. He covered them both for Hero Sports. But anyway, SoCon John Hooper joins me now. And one of the big stories we mentioned, that the basketball schedule next year is going to be Wednesday, Saturday, and not Thursday, Saturday. But Furman named a new athletic director, Jason Donnelly. And I'm going to come to you with my thoughts on this. He comes from Villanova. He was in the administration there. He was not their athletic director. That'd be quite a coup if the Paladins got the Wildcats AD. But to me, that says, wait a minute, you hire the Villanova athletic director and you're Furman, where you've always been thought of as a football school first. This is another indication that the SoCon, even with Jim Schaus as the commissioner, is really thinking basketball more and more and more. So, is Furman now a basketball school? Tell me about this.
Well, I will say that I know that it was a thorough process. Furman having played and defeated Villanova last year back in November, I think you kind of make some waves when you do something like that, and I'm sure it raised a few eyebrows around Philadelphia, the main line there. You do make a good point. I think the dedication to basketball is something that is really taken off in a lot of mid-major conferences, particularly the Southern Conference, and that hire is a good one. And not only that, I think he had been at Villanova in 2005.
Yes. Yeah.
And so you're overlapping an FCS national title in there in 2009, where Andy Talley, the legendary head coach up there, led Villanova to a win over Montana in the championship game, and so they've had success, and they've done it while they've had a successful basketball program. This is a football program that it was at one point had to be brought back under the leadership, I think in the mid-'80s, by Andy Talley, and really started out, I guess, just like I want to say they started out just as a non-scholarship, and then evolved as a part of the old Yankee Conference, and then evolved from there. And then, so this, obviously, Mr. Donnelly, who they've hired, would have a background in knowing how that got started. Not only that, seeing what two national championships in the past 3 years, I guess, for Villanova. So I think that, or two in the last 4. So I think that it's a great hire. But I do agree with you. I think it's basketball centric, and I do think that probably Bob Ritchie might have had some influence over that hire. I'm not sure, but in the past, I do know that the Furman administration is trying to get more of the coaches' input on who's hired and who they like, as opposed to some of the past athletic directors that were hired.
I think that, it's another statement of the SoCon thinking basketball more and more. And I also think we've talked about it and we kind of agree that's the way to go. But football, you've said that you think it's going to be really competitive. You think that everybody but VMI and Samford, I believe it is, has a chance to win the Southern Conference this year, right? Mm-hmm. All right. Now then, I have been called the ETSU assassin. It is an undeserved reputation, as I was very instrumental in the media and probably the number one leader in the media around here. Even when I wasn't part of the media, I was freelancing it to bring back ETSU football. I was the only member of the media that was part of the Buccaneer Football Foundation and Friends, which kept meeting until they did bring back football for 12 years and such. But I picked this year ETSU to finish second, which means that there were only 2 other people, the 29 members of the media in the media poll, who picked ETSU higher than me. How could I, therefore, ever be called an assassin for the Buccaneers? I couldn't. So my question is, what's the big idea picking ETSU to finish 5th in a Southern Conference this year? SoCon John Hooper, I read your ballot.
Well, I think that I wouldn't disagree. I wouldn't say that second is too high in a year like this. Like I said, the top 7 teams, it wouldn't shock me if any of them won it. But if you're going to put me to the plank, no pun intended,
I like it.
I'd have to, I would go. The only reason I went with that, I think that until we know more about the quarterback situation, is like I think I said something about it last year, going into this year. I think I wrote this somewhere, but Coach Sanders, he was a new coach then, but Herring was the starter. And
Yeah.
we have this high-profile transfer, and while I thought Herring should be the starter from the outset of the season.
I did too. Yes.
And so, but there was some question, and so it's not necessarily the same situation. But you got 3 new guys with not very much experience at all, if any, and then you've got as opposed to last year, we had a guy that was pretty successful in a game against Notre Dame, and then you had Herring and what he had done in 3 years at ETSU. So, but they still hadn't been under the watchful eye of Randy Sanders, and so I think he did a tremendous job in at the middle of obviously by the Furman game. It'd be hard to take a guy out of there after what he did against Furman, and I think that this year it's really going to be tough until you see ETSU get into conference play, because I know you and I thought, wow, we were a little bit surprised by the margin of victory for Tennessee last year. Lo and behold, ETSU, improves game by game and finds a way to win when they get into the conference, and they ended up, really showcasing a defense that I thought was one of the better ones in FCS football, and they've got a lot of that returning this year, including the Defensive Player of the Year and the Defensive Player.
Yeah, a bit maybe surprised Nigel Player is the guy they're talking about, because I am a big Tyree Robinson fan. We talked to Jim Johnson, SouthernPigskin.com, and he thinks that Tyree Robinson is the very best player in the entire SoCon. So yeah, way to slap him, Randy Sanders. You know what? Yeah. Anyway, but no, that is the situation there. Hey, the positional rankings for every unit in the Southern Conference football, you can get it. SoCon John Hooper. It's on Medium. Look for them there. Let's see here real quick, because I got a minute left. What is the last unit that you ranked?
Defensive line.
And who had the best DL?
Off the top of my head, gosh, you had to ask me. I believe that I put Stanford as the number 1.
Really? Okay, there you go. I may have not picked them for last then.
Number 2,
anyway.
But
no, I do think ETSU will have the best overall defense.
No, I'm sorry, I had ETSU number 2.
Okay, there you go. I was surprised that you didn't with that player and all that. Yeah, I do think that they have the best defense this year, and that's why I picked them number 2. But the reason I didn't pick them to win is just what you said. Who in the world is going to be the quarterback? I went to the Blue Gold game. I don't think from what I saw there, ETSU should even throw a pass this season and all that. But they got some transfers coming in, Weldon, Thrasher, etc. So we shall see if it is improved. I just, not enough to pick him for first by any means and all that. He's SoCon John Hooper. When it comes to writing, he finishes first. And when it comes to sports talk, well, I do. I'm Marky Billson. Colin Coward is next. See you tomorrow at noon.